Hi, my name is Filip. I'm from Czech Republic and I'm the creator behind Legacy of Valor. I always loved medieval games and medieval movies and the theme of medieval, so I decided to create my own game. It started as an indie project and over time it gained many followers and bigger community. So I decided to push things further, and now things are expanding very quickly. I'm very happy that the community is growing, that you guys are loving the prototype, and we decided to make a Kickstarter so we can expand the team and make the game better for you. I hope you will come to our Kickstarter and wishlist our game.
Hello everybody, my name is Barcha and I started to work on a Legacy of Valor as a graphic artist and as a concept creator. I work in Blender. I would love to work with motion capture fit and these things. I'm very excited about it. I'm very thankful for my husband that he gave me this opportunity.
Hi guys, my name is Norris, also known as Core Maker TV on the interwebs. My role is more or less a wingman of the whole project. So I've met Filip through Discord and the Steam announcement. I was very excited, and basically I'm here because I want to play the game myself. So I'm helping him to make it happen.
Hello guys, my name is Łukasz and I'm a head of publishing for Legacy of Valor, and my task is to bring this awesome project to you, to publish it, to show it to you, and to get as much attention as possible.
Legacy of Valor is a medieval RPG with story, large-scale battles, and building your settlement and your castle, managing your role.
Basically, the game is based on three pillars. It's not like a typical RPG game in which you are just doing quests and waiting for the world to react for those particular quests, but you are part of a living ecosystem. You are part of the game that is constantly changing. So you need to be prepared on that. You need to build your castle, you need to strengthen your armies, and you need to conquer the world. That's what makes our game really special.
I feel like we can bring something new, fresh wind to the game scene. If you imagine Mountain Blade Bannerlord, then you are Lord from above. You are all the time on the strategic map and you only go to a character, to a third-person mode when you are in battle or you go through the town or a village. In Legacy of Valor, you will be spending the time in your third-person character, in third-person view, and you'll be role-playing and enjoying the world around you in real time, and you only go to strategic map to plan like building, how does it look or how it will look. You will place blueprints, you will manage armies and what has to be done, lower or higher taxes, etc. That's the strategic element. And when you leave the strategic map and you go through your town or through your lands, you can see in real time how your decisions made impact on the world that you rule. And when you go to your village, to square, and you raise taxes before you went there, you will see an announcement from bailiff or from some messenger that the Lord has raised taxes, and your subjects, your peasants will be like, oh damn the Lord, etc. So you will actually feel your decisions in real time. So that's why I really like to bring this kind of hybrid mechanics like RPG with RTS to implement this strategic element into the RPG, not just to be running around and slashing swords. You can of course do that in Legacy of Valor as well, but if you don't like to micromanage your land, you can always give it to your subjects to take care of it, and you can focus on the combat. But if you would like to rule properly, you can do everything by yourself. If you don't want to do some part of the game, it's alright, because you don't have to fight every battle, you don't have to micromanage your lands, your economics. You can give that to your subjects to take care of it. But of course, if you want to take care of it, you are free to do so. So if you want to be some kind of lord that likes to fight and go on adventures, you can. and you don't have to take care of everything back home. If something really important happens, then a messenger will be dispatched to your location to seek you out and to give you the message that something important happened, and then it's up to you how you deal with that message. If you return to your strategic planning, take care of things, or if you would be like, nah, I don't care, they'll take care of it. I'm on adventure, I don't want to be disturbed. I'm not interested in that situation. So it's up to you, but it will have its consequences. Of course, if you micromanage your land and your settlement and everything, you can have some advantage in economics, that's for sure. But if you are, for example, really focused on conquering your neighbors, etc., then you can get really good spoils of war and everything. So you can be expanding equally or maybe more. It depends on the situations that will occur. But to answer the question, if you are not a micromanager but you're a fighter, there's nothing wrong with it. You will spend most of the time in your third-person view, in your character. So you only go to the strategic map to plan where to send your army, what to build, etc. So most of the time you are playing as you, as your character. The story is about betrayal. It's very emotional. You start playing as Knight Isran 20 years before the main events of the game. There is a really great story behind it for you to discover.
We want the game to feel very based. We want you to be able to have a relationship with it. And I think if it's as close to history and realism, you have an easier time to get involved into the world and not be dragged away from all kinds of mythical, crazy creatures.
The religion will play some part of the game. It will be included in the campaign itself. We are aiming for PEGI 16. There will be blood, it's medieval, there will be fighting, there will be some romances. So definitely there will be some, as I said, some blood and some violence, but our main target will be the PEGI 16. We are using Unreal Engine 5. We are working with Nanite, Lumen, and I think that Unreal Engine 5 is a great tool to bring our game alive.
From the art side, we use Blender for the blockouts, for the paintovers, and also for the replacements with historically accurate assets. Motion capture ensures animation where it feels authentic.
I started creating Legacy of Valor as an indie project. I was doing everything by myself, and over the time it gained some popularity here in Czech Republic. So I showed it to a community. The feedback was very great. So I decided to move forward, and that's why we are here now. That's why we are creating a Kickstarter. With your help, we will expand the team. There is already more people, as you see in this video, around the project. But we of course need more people on board, because Legacy of Valor grew up to be a very big, ambitious project. We need every help we can get. We want combat to be an experience in itself. It will not serve as a means to fight your way through, to advance. Every enemy you defeat should feel like a victory. It will be more difficult, so that players learn from their mistakes and plan better, but it's never punishing for the sake of difficulty. Our goal is to create duels and battles that are tense, rewarding, and memorable.
The visuals emphasize weight and mobility, not just stats. Armor reads by silhouette, weapons carry history, and movement reflects the equipment you wear. Thanks to motion capture, every strike feels grounded and significant. When blades clash, you see the feel, the impact, not just an animation. Every strike counts.
So we want to try to make a system that, first of all, you connect with certain characters that will be your warband, your close-knitted soldiers, officers that you're gonna interact with, learn their backstories, maybe even care for them, or who knows where the journey will go there in terms of big scale connecting with your armies, commanding them, where you just have basically grunts sending to the front line, where you don't actually maybe care if they get cut down, just as your warband. So we kind of have this mix and match between these two elements that we want to bring to the table.
The biggest challenge so far is definitely the time to being able to work on Legacy of Valor, because I had a day job, a family, 2 daughters. I was working during nights and weekends and a free time to bring Legacy of Valor to its potential, to the prototype we have now. I think I managed that because I decided to quit my job, and I'm now fully focused on Legacy of Valor. When I was still an indie developer, I was approached by Neo Music, by both Peters. They approached me if I want music or sound effects to the game, so we met up. Both guys are very great. I really recommend their work. They made a big part of the event of the Brandies in Czech Republic possible. They gathered an orchestra. We managed to record the soundtrack for Legacy of Valor with live orchestra. So really go check that video, because it's on our YouTube channel also. And if you ever need some services with music or sound effects, really I recommend the Neo Music.
So if you ever love play games like RPG type of games, but if you also love play games in a strategy type or the management type in which you can build your own city, Legacy of Valor is a game for you, because it mixed all those 3 types of game. It allows you to play as a hero, as a main character of the story, but it also allows you to build your own kingdom. So it's not only about being a hero, but it's also about creating your own legacy.
I was mostly inspired by titles like Kingdom Come Deliverance, Mountain Blade, Total War series, The Witcher, and games like that, or Medieval Dynasty. All of these games are really, really great, and I enjoyed playing them very much.
Yes, the game, at the beginning we are planning to launch it only on PC. We want to focus on the PC version, but from the scratch, from the start, we are also planning to release game on the other consoles. Right now, even with a prototype, the game is already working on a Steam Deck, so you can be sure that we will also deliver it for other consoles. That's a pretty tricky question, actually. But of course, the Kickstarter is not only our funding tool, but it's also our marketing tool, which we hope will help us to get some global audience. But of course, we are thinking about the other possibilities as well. For example, our first tool, and one of the most important tools actually, it's a Steam itself. Steam, it's a huge living ecosystem for players. And we are actively building our Steam page, so you can be sure that all the news, all the important messages, all the announcements will be there on a Steam page. So be sure to visit us on our Steam and be part of our huge community. And of course, more than Steam, we are also very active on our social media. We are planning to be on all the most important gaming events, so be sure to take a look for Legacy of Valor.
From my side, I'm coming from the content creator perspective, so I know how important it is to find a target creator, having the target audience of yours. So we're going to be working close with people who are into medieval games, who are presenting medieval games, because we then know we are reaching those people that are enjoying our games. So working with content creators will be for us the go-to. Most likely, I think we're gonna try to do our best to be as present as possible everywhere. May it be game events, may it be special events like these. This is just the starting rolling stone of our journey. So be sure to check it out. Be sure to come over, help us with the Kickstarter, and we're definitely going to plan something cool for you.
Kickstarter is launching 10th of October, so it's right next week basically. Guys, be sure, go into our Kickstarter page and please help us bring this project live. What's next? Well, we need to create the full team that will work really fully with a full force on the game, and we are planning to launch it on the fourth quarter of 2027. And of course, for our Kickstarter backers, you can be sure that there will be alpha tests and beta tests, so go and help us.
Because I think that we have a perfect blend of RPG and strategic element that wasn't seen before, and it will bring fresh air to gaming.
That's some kind of a backstory for me, because I'm in a gaming industry for a really long time. 3 years ago I decided that I'm a bit burnt out and I'm done with a game dev. But then I met Philip, he showed me the game and I was like, oh damn, let's do it, let's do it. So for me this project is like, you know, the jewel in a crown. Everything that I ever dreamed of to be part of, to create, especially as a fan of RPG games and strategy games. I love like creating buildings in the games. So for me, this is like a perfect blend, something that really excites me, and I'm really grateful that I could be like a small piece of this huge project.
I mean, I'm not sure if I can put it in better words than my dear colleague Lukas, but I think that this combination that we want to go with RPG, RTS, kingdom management, a little bit of survival, that kind of mix is somewhat present. There's always a strong lineage into one of the elements, but I don't think there's something that really combines them and makes something great out of that. And that's our goal, to hopefully manage to grab all these elements and bring you a very cool medieval game.
My favorite part is when something, for example, a sketch turns into something you can walk through, a village street, a fortress, a battlefield. Suddenly it's not just an art, it's a place players will live in.
I would like to thank all of you to being supportive. I would like to thank the whole community and the people that are helping me with the Kickstarter campaign and with everything. To Lukas, to Norris, and to my wife Barcha. And I really hope you will enjoy our game when it's alive. There will be playtests, alpha tests, beta tests. So I hope you will play and you will give us the feedback which we need to make the game best possible for you. Also, don't forget to visit the Kickstarter, and if you like any reward tier, we'll be very happy if you choose one and you will join our community. Thank you.